In a quiet village nestled by green hills and a gentle stream lived Rose, a kind, elderly woman whose warmth filled the air like morning sunshine. She lived alone in a humble cottage, surrounded by her small garden and a few fruit trees. Her only companion was Poppy, a little hen with soft white feathers and playful black spots. Every morning, Rose and Poppy walked together. No words were needed, just the sound of footsteps, clucks, and the love they shared. Each morning, Poppy laid one warm, perfect egg. Rose would gently lift it, smile, and whisper, "One is enough, my dear. May we always have just what we need." Half of it was her breakfast, the other half, her dinner. She never asked for more. Her days passed peacefully, tending her garden, boiling water for tea, and watching the sun dip behind the hills with gratitude in her heart. But one morning, something changed. Poppy laid not one, but 2 eggs. Rose chuckled softly. "Well, now that's generous." She cooked one and walked to the village market with the other. She sold it, not for profit, but enough to buy a handful of rice and a little jaggery. The next day, it happened again, and again. 2 eggs, every day. To some, it was an opportunity for more, but to Rose, it was a chance to give. "Sell both eggs," someone said. "Buy more hens. Build a business," another encouraged. But Rose simply smiled and replied, "One for me and one to share. That's enough." She began gifting the second egg, to children walking home from school, to an elderly neighbor, quietly, anonymously, with no expectation. And soon, the village began calling her Egg Rose with love and admiration. Then came the rains, days of heavy storms. The nearby stream overflowed, homes flooded, food grew scarce, and worry spread through the village. But Rose had saved many eggs. She boiled them, pickled them, wrapped them gently in cloth, and quietly, without saying a word, handed them out to those in need, to the hungry, to the cold, to the hopeless. Not once did she think of profit. Only people. One day, a villager asked her, "Rose, why didn't you sell more? Why didn't you chase success?" She smiled and replied, "Because happiness isn't about having more. It's about sharing what we already have." Poppy clucked in agreement, curling beside her feet. In a world that often chases wealth, Rose chose enough, and in choosing to give, she gave the greatest gift of all, kindness. Remember this. Real wealth isn't what you collect, it's what you give away, with love.